up, everyone? So I'm gonna be doing a quick message for today. I hope that you can hear me well. I'm actually at the laundromat, but I figured this would be the best time. So this week, the overall message is keep the faith. Okay, so whatever you may be going through, whatever changes you may be going through, then it's just saying, that's like the overall energy. It's just keeping the faith and being optimistic that everything is working out for your highest good. So, Spirit and Universe, what changes, what do we need to acknowledge this week? Let's see. Also, I have a few of my crystals here. I have orange calcite. So we have relationship dynamics, the first one. But I have orange calcite. We have new exercise program. We have end of an era. Let's see, Spirit and Universe, are there any changes we need to acknowledge? So we have a lot of purple in the first two cards. Relationship dynamics and new exercise program. They both have purple flowers in them. So right off the bat, I'm feeling like that is like information coming through your crown chakra. Okay. So, if you are like thinking about starting a new exercise program, then that's saying, listen to your intuition, follow your intuition, do what resonates with you, right? And then we have relationship dynamics. So yeah, on the bottom we have body changes, right? So this is like transforming out of the cocoon into the butterfly. And so we have emotions, parental care, and finances. So I'm feeling like the changes that you are making, they could be regarding your family. They could be regarding how you care for yourself. I feel like your emotions, you may be healing emotions, especially regarding maybe around your parents or even a spouse that you have, because we do have relationship dynamics. And then as far as your finances, I feel like these changes that you are implementing or need to implement will help you bring in more finances and be productive, because when you feel good, you kind of look good. No, when you look good, you feel good. Yeah, but this is orange calcite, and this is a stone that is used, for energy, for happiness, to bring joy into your life. So on the bottom we have the King of Cups, which is all about kind of like having control of your emotions, being emotionally fulfilled. Whoops. See, we had a lot of, that was kind of too many. Let's see. I'm going to see. Spirit and Universe, can you clarify relationship dynamics, please? So yeah, bringing balance to this. Maybe you've had to make a decision. But justice is like, 6 is like, love. 6 is all about like that balance. And so you've had to go within. And so there's a sword down here. There's also a sword in his hand, which means that it's like clarity, cutting out what doesn't serve you, and then Chariot. So it's like, it's definitely balance, and going within, and you're moving. Yeah. So that's funny. Yeah. So you're moving away from toxic energy within the relationships, and so when you move away from that, there's going to be an offer that is coming in, and it's going to be full of love, right? And it could also be love of self. because we have the Empress, which this energy is like all about abundance. Tap into your creativity, being just really, she's like all of the queens wrapped in one. So this is like emotional balance, financial stability, thinking clearly, and then just having that, that stable home, stable foundation. And so you've had to go within. I feel like you've had to go within, and recognize some toxic patterns within a relationship, and so you're moving away from that. Or I also, for some people, I feel like you could be moving towards a Capricorn. Um, that just came to me, but it's like whatever it is, it's gonna be like overflow of love and joy, you know. So whether that's changing the relationship within yourself or actually changing a relationship, with another person. So Spirit and Universe, can you clarify new exercise program? Clarify new exercise program. I mean, I feel like that's almost, self-explanatory. But I'm gonna see what comes up. Spirit and Universe, can you clarify new exercise program? But when you take time to make yourself feel good, not only does it make you more confident, but it allows you to manifest what it is that you want, because you have a higher energy level. So when your energy level is higher, you're not like stuck in fear, and you're just able to really receive the guidance that you need to. So yeah, this new exercise program is going to allow you to bring balance within yourself. Okay, because maybe you've kind of feel like you've been like defensive. So even with exercising, like, it allows you to channel, those emotions and give you a good sweat, so it might let you take out some of the aggression that you may have. Yeah. So it's like being passionate, being confident. And so it's like this exercise program is going to allow you to gain your confidence back and bring balance to you. Okay, let's see. Spirit Universe. Well, we had a few cards fall out. I'm not going to take those. Wasn't ready. Can you clarify end of era, please? So, let's see. Yeah. So, it's like your ending of this feeling burdensome. The fact that it's next to emotions, maybe you have been feeling blocked down with your emotions, and so that is coming to an end. Yeah, so it's like going back and forth, maybe not being able to make a decision. Pentacles is something tangible, so like maybe it's regarding a relationship, but it's like you felt burdensome for too long, and so it's like the X is here, it's an end, and endings make way for beginnings. And so it's like, you're ending feeling juggled, going back and forth, even the waves, and so you're coming to a place of balance. This is a very spiritual person, so it's like you're connecting with your spirituality, and you're tempering your emotions. Like I said, you're finding that balance. This is like 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out, but it's like this represents the springtime, because we have the daffodils, which is always the first sign of spring. We have the sun rising, so it's like, and then we have the triangle right there. And so it's like just having that balance, like I said, so you're moving away from this energy of feeling burdensome and bogged down and worried. Maybe you're worried about creative pursuits, or or your passion, you've lacked passion, right? Because wands are kind of like creativity, and that passion. So it's like it's releasing that. Spirit and Universe, can you clarify emotions? Spirit and Universe, can you clarify emotions, please? Let's clarify emotions. And then I brought my rose quartz, which is all about, love, unconditional love, pure love. Um, it's actually my daughter's. I have a different one, but this is rose quartz. And, it goes right along with the emotions card because there's a lot of pink on that card. So, let's see. Spirit Universe, what is it that you have for the emotions? Please clarify emotions card. So judgment, it's like you're calling judgment. And then once again, we have two X's on here. So, X's kind of represent 10, which is 1. And so it's like you're listening to, which it would be 11 if you have two X's, which is also 2, which is that balance. But 11 is like that spiritual awakening, right? It's being just in alignment. And so moving forward, it's like you're seeking balance within yourself and within your relationships. But this is like divine intervention almost, or just, it's like just attuning into the Most High. Spirit Universe, what else do you have for the emotions card? So this definitely, so we have another 6. So this definitely is like nostalgic. That could be a soulmate connection. So it's like, maybe there's some memories from the past. And then once again, we have another X on this card. So there's definitely a theme here. Then on the bottom, we have the 10 of Pentacles, So it's like, you had to call judgment. Maybe you had to call judgment on a relationship that you have, Let's see. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is something, an offer being made. On this card, he's offering her his flowers, his cup of emotions, And on here, this is also an offer. Pentacles represent something stable. The Knight moves slow, but it's long term though. It's long term. And so I feel like there's going to be some type of offer that may be coming forward, or maybe you are offering it to someone. You have to kind of take it how it resonates, but it's like just finding that balance so that you can kind of see the situation clearly. Spirit Universe, do you have anything else for emotions? Yeah, that's funny because we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like there's somebody this is how they see you, okay? So, and then here comes this offer, and she's kind of not even paying attention almost. It's like she's minding her business, But this is also connected to having that solid foundation that I was talking about with the Empress, and just being secure, being confident in yourself, nurturing, balanced. It's like you put in a lot of work to get to this place, It took a lot of, it took this, calling judgment on your own life, right? And you've kind of invested a lot into just making yourself feel good. Can you clarify parental care, please? Let's see, what do we get for parental care? So we have the Fool, which is new beginnings. Let's see, Spirit Universe, can you clarify parental care, please? So yeah, we have a new begin. And you know, this is 4 cups is like, you know, seeing, like, not being satisfied with that, right? 3 of cups could, you know, represent like some type of third party maybe. But it's just like, you know, there's something, like I was saying, like she wasn't paying attention, you know, to this offer that's coming in, and it's like, it's just, this is like a card of just not feeling like I said, content with, you know, what's going on around you. Like it wasn't working, which is why we have this new beginning, you know. So if this is like holding on to like past hurt and heartbreak, or even, you know, some type of situation that just didn't serve you, it's like there's a change, and this is the Wheel of Fortune, you know. So it's like a completion of a cycle, and we had the Tower card, and so it's like, you know, this is like sudden change. So, you know, like I said, you're sitting here like, you know what, this is not working for me, and so you're ready to take this leap of faith. And that's why we had keep the faith on the bottom, you know, because it's like you're embarking on new territory, which may be frightening, you know, but there's definitely you're moving away from what has been holding you back. Okay, I'm gonna actually read the parental care card real quick. I feel like I need to read the exercise program too for some reason. I'm gonna do that first. I should have did it when I was back there, but let's see. So it says, like chapters in a book, life has eras that end and begin, which is funny because, hold on, no, that's end of era. I apologize. Hold on. Sorry. But anyway, maybe I should read it. So you drew this card because the cycle of beginnings and endings is touching you right now. It's important to be gentle with yourself during times of change. Think of the butterfly in the cocoon, dormant for pure preparation for rebirth with wings. You're in a similar state right now, so please practice daily self-care and do not feel guilty about saying no to extra activities so that you can rest, heal, and prepare for the next era ahead. Take time, additional meanings, take time to grieve over losses and transitions, make plans for what you wish to do next, seek help from a counselor or support group. So like I was saying, it's like balancing your emotions, you know, which we did have it next to the emotions card. So it's like balancing your emotions, focusing on yourself, you know, so that you can come into this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe there's going to be an offer coming in that's going to allow you to be stable and secure, okay? But it's saying in the meantime, because there's definitely movement, in the meantime, be patient. You know, take this time to rest and to recuperate, because once these changes start to come in, you may be very busy, you know. So let's see. Clarify finances. I was supposed to read the exercise program. Let's see. So it says, you're likely already heard this divinely guided message. It's time to make a change with your exercise program. This means you simply start exercising if you've been sedentary. Most likely though, it is a sign for you to change your fitness regimen so that it suits your current lifestyle. Notice the first thought that comes to your mind about changing your workout routine, and your answer will be there. One thing's for sure, you're being guided to exercise in a way that you'll find enjoyable and stimulating. As a result, you'll look forward to exercising, and you'll gain practical benefits such as increased energy, confidence, productivity, and flow of new ideas, along with all the health benefits. And what did I say about this Queen of Pentacles, you know? So this could be, you know, that new, it's like that new exercise program is going to bring you into this energy, you know, into feeling more balanced, into connecting to your spirituality, you know, because maybe you've been, like I said, all over the place, right? But it's going to help you feel more confident. It says additional meanings: mental stimulation and study to exercise the mind, exercises to improve vision and sharpen eyesight, weightlifting for strengthening, going on nature walks and hikes, yoga using a workbook, or attending a class that teaches healing methods and exercises. And I apologize if it's like loud, because there's somebody, I'm at the laundromat, like I said, so it's a bunch of noise. It was nobody here, but now it's people here. So and then parental care. It says this card indicates that the parent-child roles have reversed and you are now involved in taking care of your folks. Elder care is a process of attending to your elderly or medically challenged loved ones, which can mean a big lifestyle change for you. Of course, you care about their health and comfort. However, how do you balance your own health and comfort? You drew this card because your aging parents are weighing on you and you are guided to ask for help and support from healthcare professionals and other relatives. It may seem that you might have been assuming that no one would lend a hand, yet garnering appropriate assistance is essential to everyone's well-being. Loving someone does not require you to be a superhero or to wreck yourself to save him or her. Love takes everyone's highest good into account, including your own. So, additional meanings: caring for a relative or friend, deciding on living arrangements for aging parents, or healing your relationship with your parents. You know, so like I was saying, you know, and with that, we did have the Tower, right? And so that's like that change coming in where you realize that something like is not working for you, okay? And so there's the change with the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe you're contemplating something, okay? Contemplating, and then here comes the new beginning. So let's see. Clarify finances, please. I'm gonna try to wrap this up because there's a lot of distractions going on around here. So the King of Cups came in once again. It was on the bottom of the deck at first, but let's see. It's funny because I'm in the laundry, but they probably like, what is she doing? Don't worry about it, okay? So yeah, the world is like a new cycle, leaving feeling, you know, that lack energy, like you're leaving that behind, right? And you're changing how you feel about your money with the King of Cups. You know, this is an emotional card. So it's like you're changing your relationship that you have to your finances. There's definitely a change in regards to finances. You know, this is the Five of Pentacles. 5 represents change anyway, okay? But this is like, you know, they feeling left out in the cold, worn, tired. Just that whole like lack energy, right? And it's like you're moving away from that, and by doing so you feel more abundant, you feel more confident, yeah. And it's like we have the king and the queen here, you know, so that's definitely balance. It could be within a relationship, you know, because sometimes your emotions will affect your money and your relationship. So it's definitely like balancing your feminine and your masculine energy within you, Universe, you have any more cards for finances? Whoa. So yeah, the Knight of Swords flew out, and so that's like fast-paced movement. So I'm going to read the finance card and then the investing once again. So let me read that. This card signals a change in your financial situation. Please do not assume to yourself that this is a negative reversal, right? The only reason why you would feel afraid is because the ego associates change with fear. Yet this card heralds a reward for diligent work you've done and are committed to continuing. So like I said, on the bottom we have investing. You know, it's like you've put in some work for something, and it's saying do not fear that do not fear, you know, a negative outcome, right? It's like being balanced within your emotions, like I was saying. So let's see, it says through the spiritual law and cause of effect, efforts always yield corresponding results. This also means that if you haven't been putting in effort, your financial returns will reflect this. Happily though, you do have the power to change your finances for the better by taking the steps that you are divinely guided to. Keep your thoughts elevated, because positive thoughts really do create beneficial financial change. Additional meanings: good timing to ask for a raise or promotion, starting a new business, reducing expenses, caution about whom you enter a business agreement or contract with, an investor, an inheritance, winning a settlement, a favorable outcome, graduation, or settled debt. So also, for some, I don't know, for some, I'm feeling like if you had like some aging parents, maybe, you know, either you're worried about how you're gonna take care of them, or if you did maybe have a parent that passed away or something, and you have some inheritance coming in and it hasn't came, it's saying like don't worry about it because it's coming, you know, but you just have to have patience. So let me see, one more card because we're almost at 30 minutes. Spirit Universe, do you have any more messages? Let's see, do you have any more messages? Okay, yeah. Let's see, any more messages? So, new home, moving is a step in the right direction for you. And then we have winter. The answer to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter. And on this card, there's the snow, you know. So what I'm feeling with that is like saying that the seeds that you're planted by the winter time, they will definitely, that's when they might, you know, you really might start to see the efforts of your work. So it's like saying that now is the time. And then it says the love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is changing for the better, which I already talked about that as well. Let's see, Spirit Universe, you have any more messages? And like I said, I apologize if, you know, there was a lot of distractions. We have healing, healed, and healer. Healing energy surrounds you in the situation. So it's like you have the power. And also we had a lot of purple. So it's like tuning into your crown chakra. And then we have flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essence to increase your personal healing power. So that's like spending time outside. This card is kind of like maroon. So it's like connecting with your root chakra and your intuition and kind of bringing them together. Yeah, because you're at the end of an era, you know, so hello and goodbye, right? And then actually on the bottom of this card, there was healer again, right? And what's even funnier, we had exercise again. So, and thankful. So think about all the people and the things you are grateful. Think about the people and the things you feel grateful for. So, you know, when you feel that lack or when you feel worried, it's like saying, you know, center yourself, bring yourself back to gratitude, and that will allow you to really realize that you have a lot to be grateful for and that it's not as bad as you really think. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope that all is well. I hope that it wasn't too many distractions and that you were able to really take something from this that you need. And thank you for watching.